There's one thing I forgot to mention before I start this video off. I recently released an album and an EP on, well, it doesn't matter what you listen to music on. If you search my name up, it will be there. Hopefully you enjoy it if you do decide to listen to it. If you don't decide to listen to it, I don't know, sure, I guess. But yeah, just to let you know, I have music. I have fresh music that's just been released like very recently. So I would appreciate it if you decided to give it a listen. But yeah, quick PSA before I embarrass myself. Like the subscribe button. Why? 1, it's free. 2, I can flex to all my ex-friends that I'm 37% cooler than all of them. Scientifically proven, by the way. 3, you'll never miss my next disaster piece. Who knows, it might just be my magnum opus. I don't even know how many subs, like we're like less than 100 subs away from buying my shark on mansion, and I already promised my cats we'd hit it, so don't do it for me, do it for the greater good, for Buzz and Sensi. I'm not sure how I can explain failure to those adorable longing faces. I need you to make me look legally famous, and I will cry if we don't hit it. Also, you're contractually obligated to celebrate with me. Also, I'll owe you a dap up. Deal? Join the mandem, be a hero, be subscribed, and if you don't, I'll politely respect your decision, but please do it, please. And with that out of the way, let's go! In the middle of reacting to this video, I not only did I decide, but also with the big man's blessing himself, he basically just told me to react to whatever the fuck I want, so I was like, cool. I had such a good time watching this episode that I just wanted to record my reactions just so I could say, like, if I'm ever having a bad day, I'm gonna come back to this video just to remind myself that there's moments like these where the banter's OD, the vibes are there, you're just having fun. I'm trying to immortalize this good memory, or just this fun moment in time, as it's the 1-year anniversary of Not Like Us. And of course, Derapy had to make a little something for us. I forgot to add a window capture source in my OBS. I was too excited to not hit record and have things set up. So we're gonna have to do this now. Select a window, Firefox. Yes. Oh, that is just right. Yoink. Where am I putting this? This corner, this corner, this corner, this corner. Right in front of my face? Maybe. That might be the move. Anyway, yeah, I'm reacting to this video because it made me laugh within the first 2 minutes. I want you guys to laugh along with me, basically. Let's get right into this.
Like the video. Voice is still cooked.
Headshot for the year.
You better walk around like Daft Punk. We're gonna take it back. Way back.
But I just remember being out with friends, and I saw Kendrick started randomly trending in the middle of this playoff game.
Right.
And I was like, Kendrick didn't drop again? There's no way Kendrick dropped again.
Pretty sure I shared that same sentiment at the time, because like I remember on the day I was sort of sat there like, didn't he just make a song yesterday, or like for Drake? Like what's he doing? Drop, like what do you mean he dropped again? Like seriously, like again, like real shit. Like it was just one of those moments where I was like, you kind of had to be there, but it was also a case of like just the sheer disbelief that was on like both the Kendrick supporters and the Drake supporters' faces when they either got the notification or a friend or a relative told them. Like it was just one of those moments where there was a moment that shocked the world. the world stood still because
he just dropped yesterday. Meet the Grams was yesterday. There's no way he dropped again. Maybe he's trending
exactly.
Meet the Grams.
Like he has
something new happened.
No business making another song.
They found the daughter. I don't fucking know. Maybe Kendrick did a pop-up show, brought the daughter out, and she hit the whip and the nay-nay. Who knows? But no, it was actually Not Like Us. And I was out with friends. I was eating, watching the playoff game, and I saw Kendrick was trending. I went to find the song. I listened to it. Popped one AirPod in. At this point, again, still a Drake fan. In denial. Stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh boy.
Listening to Meet the Grams talking about it.
And
then I throw one AirPod in while I'm out to eat. It's at this restaurant called Aubrey's. And
I'm gonna pause it right there because I also paused it right there like during the first watch. I was sort of like sat there like, what do you mean you were eating at a restaurant called Aubrey's the moment Not Like Us dropped? Like that was like I heard that, and that was the first thing I latched onto. Well, like Aubrey's, by the way. Aubrey's.
And I just hear, "Psst, I see dead people. Must another beat. Hey, must another beat. And as soon as I heard that, I literally took my AirPod out and put it back in the AirPod case, and I put my head down on the table.
Yeah.
Out to eat with friends.
Literally, I feel like he was just sat there on that dining table, like the day of reckoning is upon. The day of reckoning is nigh for us OV hosts.
In public, and I literally, I just realized.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I was in a restaurant called Aubrey's. That's actually so funny.
Yep. Right. I'm sat here surprised that he didn't think about that first thing. Like, you were sat in a restaurant named after the man who was getting his shit pushed in lyrically.
That's so crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
It's ridiculous. So I'm at this Aubrey's.
Oh, fuck me. I just
Made the whole connection.
I'm at this Aubrey's. And Not Like Us drops.
Oh, fucking hell.
And I listened to like the first 2 or 3 bars, and it stops. I just realized I probably doxed myself. I don't know. I don't
Whoopsies.
know how many Aubrey's restaurants there are, but I don't care. I'm
Yeah,
never
whatever.
going back there.
Exactly.
For obvious reasons. What kind of food do they have? I don't know. They only have kids menus.
Oh. Yeah, this is about the part where I paused and I had to message Derapy and be like, bro, relax, I'm dying. This is too much. I'm only 2.5 minutes in. This is too much. My delicate sense of humor cannot handle this.
So, shout out to Aubrey's. So I listened like the first 2 or 3 bars. I stopped listening. I put my head down on the table.
Right.
And one of my friends was like, yo, are you good? What happened? Is it the new Kendrick song? And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And they were like, are you not going to listen to it? And I was like, no. Can't do it right now. It's too much. It's too much. But then we left Aubrey's. And we're in the car. And we're driving back to his apartment. We left in the middle of the game.
Bro was locked out. Man said they had to leave mid playoffs because he was so locked out from the bombshell that was dropped out of nowhere. I get it though. What was I doing this time last year? Wait, what's the date today? Hold on, let me just make sure. Where was I this time last year? On the 4th, May the 4th, by the way. What a day. Star Wars Day, fucking Kendrick's fucking son and Drake. Oh lord. What was I doing? Was I still like, I don't want to get into it because I think I know what I was up to, because I remember 2024, especially the first leg of 2024 was not great for me. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep it at that.
We left in the middle of the game because I could not log in.
Exactly.
I'm not watching the
Exactly.
game. I'm not listening to anybody.
He was done. By that point he was done. It was over. Like, get me out of here, homie. Like, we need to go. We need to get the fuck out of here.
You're talking to me?
We need to get out of Aubrey's. We need to get the fuck out of this establishment right now.
I can think about is that psst, I see dead people. It's all I can think about. It's killing me. I'm like I need to know what he said. I need to know what the track sounds like. As a Drake fan at the time, did a lawyer serve a plate? Y'all are funny.
Did a lawyer serve a plate?
Fuck it, oh, that's mad. I was gonna say something, but that whoever made that comment in his chat at the time, that completely took me out of it. I didn't even pick that up the first time I listened to the episode.
I'm gonna try not to pause it too much and just kind of let y'all vibe to it. Obviously, this entire video is getting claimed. I literally don't care. People, we're gonna listen to Not Like Us. Apparently, not a lot of people have even heard it. You know.
So I'm surprised to even like hear that. Like, what you like? The song has like a couple billion streams by this point across all platforms. Like, what do you mean? There's still like a good majority of people the topic would be relevant to them that haven't listened to the songs yet. I don't know. It's crazy. Some people were just not there. Some people genuinely just probably had like their own lives to live during the midst of this, and that's honestly kind of respectable. Like, fair enough.
When it comes to streams, a lot of the streams were bots to begin with, and honestly, UMG is paying me to do this, so I kind of have to.
I see dead people.
Hey, monster on a beat, bro. Any rap nigga, yeah, free dope man down. Call the ambulance, selling breed, bro. And a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry could hate me, fuck 'em all in it, mama. How many apps you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
At this point in the song, I'm like,
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Anyway. I just had to get that out of my system. You understand, surely.
it's cool. It's not killing Drake all that much. Not that big of a deal. It's catchy.
It's the way he's warming up. He's amping up. He's charging up.
It's a little concerning.
Yeah.
But it feels like overkill. You know, me and the fellow Ovi host
at the time,
like, yo, it's overkill. He's doing too much. He's milking it. Nah.
I hate that they say that when it was like your commander-in-chief, Drizzy Glizzy Drake, literally was on his knees begging and pleading this man to drop. And bro was saying he's too scared. Oh, it's been 2 weeks. Where's this brother at? Like, you can't sit there and say that Kendrick was milking it when Drake literally dropped like 1 or 2 times before Kendrick even dropped once. Like, you can't sit there and say that in confidence when Drake's entire sentiment in the beginning was drop a 50 bag for the mob in the spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the dog. Like, come on, bro. You can't listen to that on the back end of that and sit there and say he's doing too much, because Drake was clearly doing too much in the beginning. So the hypocrisy is crazy.
And at this point in the song, I'm like, this isn't even that good. Honestly, it's kind of mid. Not gonna lie.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Show niggas. Let's go with him. Got some hoe in him. Extort shit. Bully the flow in him. I hear you like I'm young.
It was at this point.
Oh
where
yeah.
I was like,
Same here, brother. Same here. I don't even remember if I had to pause a couple times during my first listen or if I just let it play through like one time and then I went and then on the repeat I was breaking it down. Maybe I did that. I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember where I was this time last year. I think I was in a very dark place, so God knows what I was doing. But I know I was keeping up with the drama. I know I was doing that much. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. I was literally sat there in my seat like, oh shit, like he's not, no backsies this time. He ain't taking nothing back. It's clear. Like for real, this is the beginning of the end. Shit. Any bitch that talk to me, they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. That fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff. A bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
at this point, I'm screaming.
I like it would. I would like see how speechless I am trying to collect my thoughts together, like to say how I felt at the time when I heard that bar. It was like, bro, like I didn't even know you could get away with saying these things in music, but it's like music is protected by freedom of speech and all that yada yada yakety schmackety. Like the fact that you know Lawbree's doing Lawbree things in like nowadays off of it, it's just like, come on man, it's just it's only game, why you have to be mad?
At this point, I'm screaming. I've lost.
Yep.
I'm in the car.
Come on.
With like 4-5 white people, bro. I'm a Drake fan at the time. And they're like, oh my god, dude, he said
A minor. Oh my god.
Oh I'm finna crash the whip. I'm like,
Bro said, I'm finna crash the whip. Hopefully I did not accidentally unplug my mic with that. Man said, I'm finna crash the whip. Oh, it's over. It's just over. Like, no two ways about it. If you were there at the time, or if you're getting around to listening to the songs a year later, you know by this point there was no coming back. There was the last nail in the coffin. This was that. The last straw on the camel's back, for real.
yo, turn it down. Turn it down. Stop. Turn it down. It's too much.
Like, we don't gotta do this right now. We don't gotta do this right now.
You can't even say that. You can't even.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
you can't even say that, bro. Bro, he's milking it. He's milking it.
Like nothing could have prepared anybody for the bars they were about to hear on this song. Let alone Mustard being on the beat, bro.
Bro, he's doing too much. Show the receipts. I've never coped so hard.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Come on. They not like us. They not like us. They really not like us.
When the chorus hit,
yeah,
this is when I conceded.
Yeah.
Like at this very moment, after that, they not like us. They not like us. I felt my body moving. It was.
Yeah, you know, it's like, as a music producer, as someone who's been making hip hop music for almost a decade now, when I heard the beat come on, it wasn't even the fact that it was Mustard. I could feel the bounce. The beat, it was hitting. Like I like the beat came on. When I pressed play, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a bop. Oh fuck. Like, oh shit. Not only is he hitting him with these bars, but it's a bop. Like this is hitting. Like this is actually like slapping. Like the drums are like, bro. From the sample to the drums to the mixing to the ear candy, the programming on the hi-hats, all of that. Like I could hear it all and I'm like, oh fuck, we've got a banger on our hands. Like, oh no, like, Drake, how do your producers respond to a Mustard beat? Like, let's keep it a buck. How does Drake's team of producers in OVO, how did they respond to that? Like, they probably looking around, looking at each other like, what the fuck just happened?
I was unconscious. I didn't even try. First thought in my head was, oh my god, it's a banger.
Right.
Oh my god, it's a slapper.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, it's a classic. I knew. The first verse.
By that point, it was over.
Wild,
it was
obviously.
over. It was over.
Certified Lover, crazy. A minor, wild. But when I heard the chorus to Not Like Us for the very first time,
yeah, not to mention how catchy the hook was too. Not even to mention how catchy the hook was too. Like, Kendrick executed this song like this is probably as good of an execution as you'll ever get from an artist, period. Like, just everything about the song, what he's standing on, like subject matter, wordplay, lyricism, flows, schemes. Oh, it's just too much. Like, you just can't respond to that. And Drake's whole response was, I'm basically licking my wounds now. I'm defeated. Like, you could tell, you could hear the defeat in Drake's voice. Like what was the point? What was the point of even making any type of response? Like, you got your ass whooped. Like, proper, like, Kendrick took the belt off. Like, if I was Drake, I would even be able to tell when I know I'm cooked. Like, the irony here is that in making the lawsuit and doing all the trolling on socials and after the fact and stuff like that, it's like, you want to say he's dragging it out, but you can't help but bring it up after the fact. Even a year later, you like with the lawsuits and all that shit, you can't help but bring it up. All it's gonna do is make people bump the song again. Like, you're doing it to yourself.
The beef was over.
Yeah, exactly.
In that very moment, I was like, this is going to be the longest year of my entire life. He knew.
It was one of them ones. It was one of them ones. It's just that you just have to deep it, take a back seat, let it wash over you. You gotta just make sense of it, and then understand, like, this happened. And unanimously speaking, I don't think there was any way Drake was gonna make any sort of reprimands to his image or his career. I mean, the first song he releases after the beef was Wagwan Delina, or Delilah, or I don't even care enough about the song to remember the name like that. That song was it was abhorrent. Like, I know what Drake is capable of when he wants to make good music. So what the fuck was Wagwan Delilah? What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
Bro, like, Drake should have J. Cole'd that song, because, like, what were you doing? Why are you trying to, like, as a Jamaican, you can't sit there and speak patois. Bruv, let me, matter of fact, I want to look this up right now. I'm looking, I have to. Is Drake Jamaican? No, Drake is not Jamaican. Alright, is Drake Caribbean? Because I know they speak patois in other Caribbean countries. No, Drake is not Caribbean. While Drake has shown a fascination with Caribbean culture and even incorporates elements of it into his music, he is a biracial Canadian with a black father from the United States and a Jewish mother from Canada. Drake's father is African American from Memphis, Tennessee. Mother is Canadian. Alright, so why is he speaking patois? Toronto, where Drake grew up, has a significant Caribbean population. Oh, I'm sure of that, which may have contributed to his exposure and interest in Caribbean culture. Okay, I that's understandable. Cultural appreciation. While some view his embrace of Caribbean culture as appropriation, others see it as a form of cultural appreciation and innovation. You could see it both ways, but, like, by no means are you Caribbean in any way, shape, or form. Yes, you're a black man, but you're not Caribbean. I don't know what you're doing speaking patois. Like I said, I'm from Bush. I'm from Jamaica. Like, my dad and my dad's side of the family are from Clarendon, which is widely considered the heartbeat of Jamaica. So, as a Jamaican, I'm confused. I'm very confused. Like, his patois doesn't even sound that great. Like, phonetically, like, it's like who taught him how to speak patois? Because it wasn't a Jamaican, it was clearly a Jafaican. Like, I could tell you that with full confidence.
At what point in the beef did you realize that it was completely over? Because this...
Oh, that's a great question. I feel like in my case, I was sort of just letting it happen out, and I was like, I wasn't trying to take any stances at the time because I wanted to see how it would end. But I was also like, when it came to Drake and Kendrick, I always liked Kendrick more because he always offered more in regards to his artistry. But I was also like, I wouldn't say I was a fan of Drake's. Like, to some extent I was, for sure. Like, definitely, like, Back to Back was a good song. Like, if you look back on my channel, I've remixed Drake like maybe once or twice. Drake had music that I liked and I didn't mind, like, the way he handled his whole career and all that shit. I definitely appreciated him more as a singer because it's whatever. Like, I don't know why he went the rap route, probably because he ran out of ideas. But, like, he is definitely more of a pop star than a rapper, or an MC. Like, that much is clear. But I didn't mind Drake's music for a while. Like, certain songs, like, I wouldn't say I was there listening to his albums. Let me put it to you like this: the only reason why I listened to Her Loss was because 21 Savage was on it. And I like 21 Savage more as an artist than I do Drake, despite the fact that they're cool with each other from however it seems. But yeah, that's basically the main reason why I listen to Drake songs is like, if it hits hard to me, if the beat hits to me, because, you know, I'm a beat maker. That's sort of what I look out for 9 times out of 10 when I listen to music. If the beats are good, if Drake doesn't sound too bad rapping on it, or if there is a feature that I care about, that's basically the only way I consumed his music. I didn't want to really, like, weigh in on the situation as it was unfolding. It was definitely a case of, Not Like Us 616 comes out, wait a little bit, okay, the beef's over, now I can really break it down and be like, alright, so who really came out on top? Who, like, at what point did I know it was over? Like, the way I see it, it ain't over till the fat lady sings, and Drake clearly conceded after he begged him to drop. Like, you lost. You lost. Like, take the L with some grace, which he didn't do. He said he was going to go on vacation, proceeded to continue battling him. So it's like, you lied on so many fronts, and even now we're still waiting for you to prove that you planted evidence, which I don't think is ever going to happen. So in so many different ways you lost. In so many different ways you lost. Even after the fact, you're still losing.
My moment, personally, the very first time I heard the first Not Like Us chorus, I said,
yeah,
it's over.
Right. for real, because Not Like Us is one of those catchy, like everybody's gonna want to bump it because of it's infectious, and that is basically excuse my Xbox. It was like, oh no, the hook's catchy. He's literally curated a hit that also serves as a diss song. Like, it's one of those ones where it's like, Kendrick was clearly gonna win, or at least try to win by any means possible. He had a point to prove. Let's remember that. Drake was the A side. Kendrick was the B side. Kendrick was the underdog and came out on top. He had something to prove. Remember that.
It is OV over. I'm seeing it like that. I'm seeing you.
OV over.
616 in LA.
Yep.
Family Matters.
It just piles up.
Bar.
Yep. It just piles up.
Yeah. For me, it was definitely that.
It just piles up.
Look, the A minor bar is terrible. It hurt. Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
Certified. Keep the video monetized. That hurt a lot. The white people I was with being mad hype, I was like, shit, that's not a good sign. They like it too. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, Kendrick was gonna get people on his side. Like, bro, it was the art of war, bro. Kendrick is a war general. Ironically, me saying that, that's the type of shit. That is literally a bar Drake tried to pull against him. I'm a war general. I keep my dick in my pants. No, you don't.
But for me, when that first chorus hit on Not Like Us, I was like, send him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Send him to the moon.
If you would like to see a full Not Like Us retrospective, you can become a member and join the Big Derps for $1. Enjoy the rest of the show.
If you're a fan of Derapy's, how much $1 cost? That's all I'm gonna say. Also, spread the bread.
After the second verse and the second hook, I thought the song was over. When he said, Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us. Yeah.
Oh. I didn't like. I just came in with no like expectations. That was basically how I handled every single song, because like I said, I was a fan of both Drake and Kendrick. More so Kendrick, but I came in with the least amount of expectations possible. I knew what they were both capable of as individual artists and creatives in the industry, and I was impressed with both Drake and Kendrick's performances. Like, I will say, like, I loved Family Matters because of the beat selection. I loved what was Drake's first song? I don't even remember. The Push-Ups. I like the beat selection there. I didn't mind the bars, but obviously, you know, after breaking them down and understanding the meaning behind them and what's implied when who said what, it's like, I don't know if we should really give Drake the same amount of respect as I once did. Like, it don't feel right. The way he talked about The Weeknd did not sit right in my soul. It did not sit right with my character. Like, up until that point, I was a fan of and somewhat a supporter of Drake's, but again, with Derapy's whole situation as well, it's like, coming off the back end of it, we just can't give Drake no more respect. Like, he ran out of respect.
No. He put the medicine in the cheese. He hits us with the A minor, second verse, roll his ass up like a fresh pack of Zaw. When I heard...
Like, honestly, Kendrick could have stopped after the second verse, but he kept going. I'm like, oh my god, it ain't over. It's not often you hear a third verse in hip-hop music anymore, so this was like, it was a welcome change for like, in my opinion. Like, the once upon a time all of us was in chains, homie still double down, calling us some slaves. I was like, okay, Kenny, okay, come on, talk your shit. What else you gotta say? Lay it all down for him, bro. Lay it out.
Once upon a time,
go on go, pop off.
I said, oh shit. No!
Like us.
Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Let me for a second, let me put y'all on game.
The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward
2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You call Future when you didn't see the club. Little baby help you get your lingo up. 21 get your false street cred. Thug made you feel like you was slime in your head. People said you could be from north side. 2 chains so you're good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. Let me get a colony. You a fucking colonizer. when you gotta hit a sigh like that, it's like, yeah. Like, yeah, you need to get that out of your system. You're just like, oh no, no, sir. As Jamaicans love to say, no, sir. No, sir.
Tough.
Tough.
Just putting myself back in the moment.
Also, great background music selection by Derapy, by the way. This is one of my favorite songs off that album. Every morning when I wake up. Oh.
OV over is correct.
OV over, bro. For real.
The history lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And what really hit me, and it didn't hit me till like the second or third listen, when he said the family matter and the truth of the matter. It was
God's plan to show you.
Fam.
Yeah.
Family Matters was released the day before Not Like Us.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga had time to write his response in basically under 24 hours. Like, the way Kendrick was dropping, it was like, oh my god, like, oh my god, yo, he wailing on this boy's ass right now, like, yo, world star, this nigga, bro's getting bruised up. The family matter and the truth of the matter. It was God's plan to show you the liar. Like, wow. You want to close out the song by saying, yeah, by the way, I listened to your last diss. You ain't cooking over on that front. Hell nah. Like, bro laid out that a whole song for him and then said, by the way, your last diss was mid. by the way, your last diss, you're lying.
In the Fresh and Fit fuck is there a Family Matters bar in this generational track.
That's what I'm saying.
The day after Family Matters.
Like I said, he didn't even need to carry on, but he did. He didn't need to. By that point, there was no rhyme or reason. Realistically, he didn't have to. He didn't need to, but he wanted to. He felt like it. When a man has no intentions of being stopped or stopping, there is no way you're going to get in that man's way and live to tell that tale. Remember what Captain Price said. History is written by the History. History is written by the winners, by the victors.
Matters released. Why? How, Sway?
You don't got the answers.
What?
You don't got that. I just picked the connection.
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman
shit. He's the
again, like, you didn't have to, you didn't need to, but that was the vibes he was on. That was the energy he was on. Like, he needed to release that.
Baba Yaga. It's too much.
I heard this music kick in, and I was like, where have I heard this before? This sounds familiar. And then it's what Derek proceeds to say within the next couple of seconds, which made me go, oh, right.
Death Note music plays.
I was like, wait, this OST sounds familiar. Oh, it's Death Note. No wonder. I watched that during the pandemic.
It's too much. This bit right here,
like with the music in the background, it really it really captures how people probably felt in that moment when Not Like Us dropped. Like, the realization, the shock, just letting it sink in. I can definitely imagine Death Note music playing in the background for that. Like, maybe this ain't Death Note OST, it probably is, I don't remember, it's been a while since I watched it, but yeah. Like, really, this background music is very fitting for how a lot of people probably felt in that moment, where it's just like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh no, oh. We're like, whoa.
This is when I started feeling like actually bad.
Yeah.
I have never,
like, this shit is getting serious, like, it's getting heavy.
Felt bad for Drake in my life up until this very moment. This is bullying.
The family matter and the truth of the matter. It was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
He a fan. He a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey.
This is just mean. I reject this. This is This is too much.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life.
Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 hey.
And it gets even worse. It just keeps getting worse. He has to know that it just keeps getting worse.
Hey, hey, run for
Let
your
me hear you
life.
say OV ho, OV
Say
ho,
OV ho.
OV ho.
Step this way.
Hey,
Step that way.
I'm not gonna
hey,
hold y'all.
oh.
After the OV ho chance, I cut the song off.
Bro was like, I cannot physically, in my heart of hearts, listen to this any longer. I have to stop. It gets to a point. It gets to a point. He's already dead.
At this point,
He's already dead.
there were 20 seconds left in the song. First time I heard it, I cut the shit off. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. In case you were wondering, in case you wanted to know how deep my Drake fandom ran, I didn't listen to the last 20 seconds of the song.
It gets to a point. Bro said, I couldn't even listen to the last 20 seconds. That is mental. But holy shizen. Like, for real. 20 seconds is crazy. You couldn't close out the song. You barely, like, you were basically, like, if you could see the finish line, you couldn't even cross it. That's a shame. Oh, poor Derek, man. Poor OVO Derek.
I felt like I lost. Yes, I rage quit. I rage quit the It wasn't even about me. That shit hurt.
Bro really turned the game off and said, nah, I'm good. I need a minute.
It really hurt. It really hurt. Is this your king?
Is this your king? I don't think so. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Thank you all so much for being here. A lot has changed in the past year. I'm glad you found me. Glad I found you.
Likewise, broski. Bro, discovering Derapy's channel was probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Like, the positive vibes he brings off, the positivity he radiates, his community also showing that same love to everybody. Like, every time I'm in the live chat, there's just nothing but love and appreciation for everyone, for one another. I love it. Like, that's the type of shit that I live by. Like, the respect. You gotta put respect on everybody's name. Doesn't matter who they are, where they come from, the type of person they present themselves, don't matter. You gotta show love and respect. And I love that Derapy and his crew and his people all follow that same sentiment. I've never been more proud to be a part of a community, like, ever. I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I love Derapy so much. You can call me a stan if you want, but if you look at Derapy and his channel through my lens, you'll start to understand everything.
If you want to watch this stream in full, join the Big Derps for $1. It's called the Drake Eulogy Edition. Love you, mean it. Spread the bread. Enjoy the outro.
Trying to see come to
The industry can hate me, freak them all and name my many options. You really gotta mean it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body of just stop. Beat your
ass without the Bible of God watching.
Sometimes you gotta
Pop out and show niggas.
certified boogeyman. I'm the one
One that up the skull with them.
walking down the whole time. I know he got something more with him. Hold on him, extortion, money, get home. Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better never go to say I'm not the one. So any hoe that talk to him, they in love. Just make
I don't know who made that AI remix, but that shit slaps. I want to go to the chorus of it though, because he doesn't get to the chorus of it towards the the outro and whatnot. But yeah. Also 34.6k. He's regaining his the masses. Love to see it. Love to see a person who deserves to win keep winning. Spread the bread. Peace, love, and positivity. Feels like that has to be said. But holy shit, what an episode that was, man. Like, I was already having a good day today. Like, this, like, I told Derapy as well, I was like, this was not on my bingo card for today. Like, I had such a good weekend. I got to see my family. I got to see my mom after a while. She's been hanging out with my godfather for a couple weeks. Like, I got to see her. I got to see my grandparents. I got like I got to share a nice meal with a nice home cooked meal with my grandparents. Like, I've had such a good weekend. I got to see my dad on the Thursday. We had a block party. We were drinking, playing reggae, dancehall, calypso. I've had such a great second half of the week and a weekend, and Derapy really just Derapy put the icing on the cake and the whole 9 yards. Like, I didn't think the weekend could get any better, but it did. And you know, there's only one man to thank for that. Derapy, I hope you get better soon, because considering you surprised me when you even watched my last video I made on you, so I take it you're probably gonna see this one too. Hell, I might even link it to you in DMs, just so you can laugh along with me for a little bit. And also, just thank you for being you. Thank you for making my weekend so much better than it already was. Thank you for everything. That's all I must say.